time to go off the deep end, and Hummingbird brings it to us over here at the CCA workbench. Dave, we got some rigging to talk about.
We're going to talk a little bit about this one knot. You know, I'm real excited about it because, you know, I'm always looking for knots. I like to tie a lot of knots. You know, this one is really good because you don't have to make a double line out of your braid. When I'm using really small braid and I'm trying to attach it to a monofilament leader, I usually have to make a double line in my braid to do my uni. You know,
so what's the knot called?
Well, this is a knot called the FNG knot, and it's been around probably since right about when we got off the air last year. I started hearing about it, and what it is, it's a good way to attach a braided line to a monofilament leader. And I'm using this big fat stuff so we can see what we're doing a little better.
Is this the braid?
This is going to be your braid.
Okay.
And this is a big, you know, the mono is usually going to be fatter than your braid anyway.
Right.
So this is like, I use 12 to 10 pound braid to 20 pound or even above leader, and this is a great knot to attach it. And I've only tied this knot like 15 or 20 times. I usually like to have a lot more goes under my belt before I give it a try on TV. But
well, let's go.
Well, we'll do it anyway.
You're brave.
Yeah, this is not hard with this stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, what you do is you're going to take your leader. I usually have this, your braid's coming out of a rod. I usually have it sitting in a rod holder or something. I put a little tension on it, and I put it in my teeth, and I'll start by laying the monofilament over the top of the braid, and I'll put this in my teeth just to keep tension on it.
Right.
And you start the knot by going around.
Give yourself plenty. Give yourself plenty.
I will.
There you go.
Going around and under, like that.
Right.
And then doing the same thing on this side.
On that side.
Yep.
And so you got to hold tight here.
Right.
So show everybody that at home.
Yeah, you got to hold it tight. And see what it does, it makes a series of little X's when you keep doing that.
Okay.
And you do it.
Go slow, because I'm a slow learner.
I got you.
Perfect.
Let's see how it rolled over.
Show that to everybody. Beautiful. So we're braiding the hair, so to speak.
Pretty much, exactly. Pat Deneen showed me how to do this the first time, and he did it without doing it this way, you know, just braiding it.
Right.
And I can't really braid, even though my little girl's got long, beautiful hair. I can't braid this stuff.
Right.
And it's the same way with it. But when you do it this way, you're not really feeling like you're braiding because you're just using one piece and you're going under and under and under.
Okay.
And when you get to the end,
to the end of this,
I do 10 on each side. The lighter the stuff, the more you're going to do on each side. And I use pretty light stuff, so and 10 holds perfect. I'm going to start messing with it and seeing how low I can get it.
Right.
You know, if I can hold it with 5. I'm going to start trying that. But once you've made these X's on the mono, then you're going to stop the knot with a half hitch around both pieces.
Half hitch around both
around
the
both
braid
pieces.
and the mono.
Right. And
one half hitch or two?
I just do it once, and then I kind of tighten. I make sure that all my braids are real tight.
So then
by pulling on everything.
Start pull on this.
Right. You can pull on everything.
Okay.
And then it'll tighten up, and then I'll put one more half hitch around both.
Wow.
And then that thing is essentially done right now. You cut off this tag and this tag, and you have the mono. And what it does is it makes like a Chinese finger puzzle around the mono.
All right, so let's come in here close, whoever that is, whichever camera shot that is. This is what it's going to look like. Very, very tight.
It's very tiny knots.
Now, let me explain to you. Which camera are we at? This one? All right, so here's the reason why this is so very, very important. All right, so we're going to go over here to this one. Watch how it goes through the fishing, through the guides. So when we make a cast or when we reeling, it goes through there without hanging up whatsoever. The key is, hold this for 1 second, Dave. I'm going to go on the other side, and we're going to actually pull it through the guides so we can show people. Can you get this? Get this real tight, guys. Can you see that? Look how it goes through the guides without hanging up. You see that? Let's do it one more time. Reel it up a little, Dave. Real slow. See how it doesn't hang? Then you're able to trim it really close. That's why this is such a great knot.
And it's tiny, and it's 100%. You know, when you do a double uni, it's always usually going to, if you hang up on something and you're pulling, it's always going to break at that double uni because the braid will cut the mono.
Right.
This one, the tighter you pull, it just squeezes on that single piece, and it'll break anywhere but that spot. I mean, it's a perfect 100% knot, and it's so tiny, which makes it perfect for me.
And that's what this part of the show is. It's about rigs and techniques. That's a new rig and a new technique when it comes to fishing and casting. So pretty work, David.
Yeah, no worries.
I learned a lot.
If you want to see it in real life, you can go to sportfishingmag.com/FGKnot, or we're gonna have that same video. We're gonna have that same video on our website. Right.
So guys, make sure you go and check it out.
It's a lot easier to learn it when you see it over and over again.